What's up, everybody? Today we are here with Jessica.
Hi.
We're going to start with you telling us a little bit about Jessica.
So, my name is Jessica. I am 31 years old. I am a real estate agent by profession. And I have a on-again, off-again relationship with fitness.
So I think a lot of people are going to be interested to know how you first heard about BAR.
Yeah, so I first heard about BAR definitely through social media, people posting. I have been obsessed with BAR since it's been a thing. I have always wanted to try it, but it just, even at my fittest, because I was pretty fit back then, I just felt intimidated by it. Starting something new is always challenging. And every year I'm like, this is it, this is the year, I'm gonna do BAR this year. And this year I said it, as I always do, and I've actually taken the steps outside of saying it, so.
Which means that you have signed up for the 3K singles race. That's
shaking.
That is so brave. I'm actually really proud of you for signing up.
I think it's controversial to do singles as your first event, right?
Yes, no, it is. Everybody's like, oh, let me try the open, let me try team, but no, I think that is very encouraging to all the Barbies watching.
Yeah.
Because people always get nervous for that race, especially.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to do it. That's kind of my thing. So I toyed with the idea of doing the open wave, but while I don't feel 100% prepared, and I don't think for your first time you ever will, I feel like I could do more than the open wave. I'm really scared about doing the singles, but being scared is a good thing, I think.
I think it's a good thing. I think that fear and excitement are both energy.
Yeah.
And you just have to decide where you're going to channel that energy.
Definitely.
You could channel it into fear, you could channel it into excitement. They both feel similar.
Yeah, they do.
So I want to see you on the start line, like just smiling from ear to ear, like super excited about your first race.
Yeah.
No, I think you're going to have an amazing time. I think that BAR intimidates people because they don't know.
Yeah.
And you've been doing a lot of training, so you know kind of what to expect.
It feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have a more realistic expectation, but it's still, obviously because I've never done it, feels so unknown to me. But the way I see it, because before I signed up last week, I was thinking that I would take the training with me into next year because I'm feeling so scared about this year, but that sets me back into, I'm definitely gonna do BAR this year, next year, and then still not doing it. Yes. So with lots of not so gentle encouragement from people and lots of psyching myself up, I'm like, let me just do it, and it can only get better from here.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm working with.
Okay, good. You said that really eloquently, because I've been trying to get that message across to people, like, when you do this and you get this first one under your belt, it's only going to go up from here. It's only going to get better. So that perspective is excellent.
Yeah, so it's still, it's easier to say things than do things. So I'm wanting to finish. Like, that's my me versus me. I keep saying that, me versus me. I just need to finish. And I think I can. I will be disappointed if I don't, but I really think I can. It's going to be hard. It's not easy, but it's really rewarding. Everything about BAR is rewarding. The progression, doing things like, I think what attracts someone, well, definitely me, to BAR is, so you see these things, people doing these things, and you're like, I wonder if I could do that. And I think there's people who look at it and they're like, that's great for them. I have no desire to try that. And then there's people like me that I'm like, I wonder if I could do that. That looks so fun. Like, it looks so hard, but so fun. And that's like what has always drawn me into BAR. But starting is intimidating, to be honest, but it's such a great group of people. And you hear this from everyone, like, so encouraging. People just want to see you do well. People are so happy for you when you get something done, like, and so are you for yourself. Like me with the rings, Danni was here when I first tried them. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It
wasn't. I was shocked at how good you were.
But it's just like, you start it and you're like, I'm never gonna get this done. And then when you get it done, it's like, wow, I did that. So, and that's how you kind of feel with every obstacle. My rope climb, oh my God, that was a 3-month journey. It took me a really long time to get the ropes. But then when you get it and you practice it, it just gets better.
Yeah. So how's the training been going? Because I know you did some of the classes with us.
I did Rock Up.
Right.
Rock Up was kind of like my segue into bar. And if you're thinking about doing bar, I highly encourage you to do it. I enjoyed Ruck Up a lot more than I thought I would, especially because you do workouts here at Surfside and then you do the actual rucks on Saturday mornings. So for me, I do not like exercising early in the morning. I'm not that person. I'm an evening girl. So that in itself was intimidating, but it's not, it is challenging, but it's not like you're going into this high intensity workout that you have to like kill yourself at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's heavy, it's hard because you're holding something on your back. But it's good and it's beautiful views, and for someone who like, I don't do mornings, so like that morning vibe is so nice because I don't get it very often.
Right?
Yeah. So if you're thinking of getting into bar, I highly suggest doing Ruck Up. And then I kind of have gotten into more bar specific training, which, you know, it's hard. I've been training all year, and I'm with my on again and off again relationship with fitness. I used to do CrossFit, so I know how to do hard stuff, but it's a different kind of hard.
It's a different kind of hard. It is. And like you said, I mean, if you want to just go into something and do it for fun, then you consider the open wave. But you being you were like, nah, let me give myself more of a challenge. And
yeah, if I'm doing it, I want to do it. And I mean, no disrespect to anyone who's doing the open wave. I think it's just a personality thing. Mm-hmm. I'm really just curious to see if I can do it. That's where I'm at. And
you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out on Saturday.
I'm so nervous. Like,
are you doing the team? Are you doing the team?
No,
as
I
well?
don't.
Okay,
have
so
any
just
to do teams.
Just the singles.
Yeah.
You should do teams. There's the time. We have 3 days.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I feel like people have told me like when you finish the singles, you're kind of mostly on a high, and you're like, you can't imagine not doing teams.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if that would be my experience, but I don't have a team, so.
I mean, this is what I'll tell you. After, everybody feels nerves on Saturday.
Regardless of if you've done it 100
I mean,
times.
exactly. You're always going to feel nerves. As soon as you start, though, those nerves go away. But on Sunday, having done Saturday, it's just...
Right.
I can't even explain it. There's that weight isn't on your shoulders. You're there where
you've gotten a pass.
Yeah, and it's like, you know you can do this. You did it the day before, and now you have 2 other people to help you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna try and get you a team.
Gentle selling.
I know. I'm always selling. Something's wrong with me. No, but because I enjoy this experience so much. I want everybody to experience it, and I think that's more what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to know what your favorite obstacle is.
Ooh. So I really like stuff that involves like climbing. So I like walls. Mm-hmm. I am tall, so I have that advantage, and I have a really good jump. I used to do high jump when I was younger, so
nice.
I naturally, I think, have a good jump with height, you know. So I was really excited when I got the Vikings table on my first try. I was like...
You did what?
Yeah, at the pop-up, I was like psyching myself up.
You now have a lot of haters. Lots of people watching this are she got it on the first try.
Yeah, and it was like, I was there with Ruth, and she's like, just try, Jess. Like, you have to try. And this is how I am with every obstacle. I'm like, I don't want to do it. Like, I can't get it done. Like, that's how I start. Oh, it's not a good mindset to have, guys.
No.
Not a good mindset. But I just did it, and then I was like, oh, that was a fluke, guys. Like, that's how I played it off.
Everybody hates Jessica now. I just want you to know.
But then at the second pop-up, I really struggled with it. Like, I think my shoulders were just done. So I got my reality check. But I was really happy with how I accomplished that.
Yeah.
And like the 8-foot wall, when I started training, trying to get over that, again, I was like, oh, I can't do this. Like, this hurts. Like, getting your shoulders up on it, this hurt. I'm too sensitive.
Oh God.
So now I can get it done, and I really like the walls, I would say. The rig stuff is really hard for me.
It's hard. It is hard.
I feel really happy about my, how far I've come with rings, but it's not like second nature to me yet. So sometimes when I jump on the rings, I slip because my hands sweat when I'm nervous.
Yeah.
So, but I have workarounds for it and things that we've been working on. But so but I felt really happy in the pop-up when we were doing the run through. I got the rings, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was so happy because, you know, I was like, I'm not gonna get this done. Like,
Jeez.
so you have to work on that. On the day I'm going in with like a delusional mindset.
You need that's
like, this is gonna be
exactly.
great. I'm gonna be amazing. Because I really struggle with that. I struggle with confidence and just believing in myself. So doing something like this is great for that as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. No, but I want you to approach every obstacle with that kind of mindset. Like, I'm gonna get this, and if you don't get it, you just get down and get on with the burpees.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to go into it fearful.
No, it doesn't serve you.
Okay, good. I say that as I probably will approach obstacles being scared.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
But I have seen the difference of like when you approach an obstacle with confidence and don't hesitate. That's like, those are two things that I know what I need to do, and I need to not hesitate on the day, because for example, with the 8-foot wall, I find when you just look at it, it just keeps getting taller.
Exactly.
And if you just, you know you can do it. How many times have you done it? Like, just do it. And, you know, if you don't do it, well, you know what you have to do. But yeah, hesitating just makes you like, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh, trust me, I know. I was on top of that stunt man. I was like, why is it like we're getting higher?
I think I've done this before.
Yeah, no, it was a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so we spoke about your favorite one. What's your not so favorite?
I hate the Gibbons. So that's one that people get on their first try.
No. Who gets it on the first try?
One of the girls I train with has told me she just did it.
She's probably lying. I mean,
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get it on the day. I've never actually gotten it done. It hurts my arms so much.
Oh, the technique wise.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And the
She
swing,
might not be lying. I got you.
Yeah. The chicken.
Yeah, chicken wing is one.
I struggle with it. I don't want to say I can't. To go to work on that. I really struggle with it.
The Gibbons is when it comes to difficulty, it's very hard.
Yeah. So that one is not my best friend.
Okay.
I really like the traverse bar.
Nice.
And
Okay,
I did that for the first time here as well, and I really like it.
Yes.
I like
You are natural.
my swing has really improved. When Danni was first trying to explain what to do, I was like, what?
She was having
The body brain disconnect. But when you get it, it's like, again, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like, I can't believe I just did that. And I think it's one of the ones too where when you watch videos of people doing it, you kind of think like, how are they doing that? Because, you know, you have to turn and move yourself, swing to get across. So again, when you accomplish something that you've been watching people do that you wonder if you can do, it feels really satisfying.
Yeah, it does. And what advice or what would you like to say to women watching this and thinking that same thing? Like, I don't think.
Yeah, like how I was. Just try it. And it's so much easier said than done. Like for me, Ruck Up, the reason why I did Ruck Up is because one of my friends called me and was like, hey Jazz, I'm doing this thing. Because I had been training like traditional gym training for a couple of months. So he's like, I'm doing this thing with Surfside. And I was like, no, like I just needed someone to do that. And I was like, I'm signing up right now. Like,
Right.
So I get how hard it is. Like that's like years of me wanting to try this stuff. And all it took was one of my friends calling me, and he didn't even know I felt that way about bar and wanting to get into it. So it was all I needed. I was like, yeah, okay, cool, you're doing it, I'm doing it too. And then from there, it's just turned into what it is now. So I hope it continues. And if you feel the same way, you should just try it. It's so much easier said than done. It's so intimidating coming into a space where you don't really know what you're gonna get or how it's gonna be, but rest assured it's a friendly environment. Everybody's so nice. People want to see you do well. Like, it's all in your head. Like,
do you think it's easier said than done, or do you think it's easy to literally just try something? If it's not for you, then it's not for you, right?
True.
But trying something,
Yeah,
like,
just try it. Like, if you're bar curious,
I love that. Bar curious, that's gonna be
a thing.
That's gonna be on a shirt now.
Yeah. If you are, just try it. There's nothing. I don't have anything bad to say.
Are you bar curious? That is gonna be the caption for this video. I love it. And looking forward to Saturday.
I don't know if I would
Of course,
say,
when you're bursting with excitement.
I don't know if I would say I'm really nervous. I don't do well with like being in the spotlight, and like I'm not that person. I don't like it. But again, that was one of my big concerns, and I know the pop-up is not the same thing, but it's like a taste of it, right?
Yeah.
And even with the pop-up, I said to George, I was like, I'm not gonna run, I'm just gonna come and do the playground. And he's like, every time you step up to the start line, it's gonna be less intimidating. Yep. And he was right. And what I felt there was, I thought I was gonna be so conscious of people like watching me and that stuff. And it doesn't feel like that at all. And it more just feels like, again, people wanting you to do well. You can feel it from the spectators. It's not like a, ooh, what is she doing?
Yeah.
Thing. It's more like, come on, you can do it. Like they're like on the edge of their seat, waiting for you to get it done.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what it is. But I just I don't know. We'll see how Saturday goes.
It's gonna be amazing.
Really hoping to finish.
You will finish. It's gonna be amazing. And when I leave here, I'm gonna be working on finding 2 team members.
Oh my god.
No, I'm like on the hunt. I already have somebody else asking me to help them find 2 team members. Yeah. So
I don't know.
Yes, Jess. Trust me.
Come on, you guys got me to sign up for one.
I know. And
it was a process.
This one is the hard one.
I know.
And so.
But I am more comfortable. It's like a negative way of looking at things, but I'm more comfortable with letting down myself than letting down other people, if that makes any sense.
I'm the same way.
So that's why when people are like singles, for me it just makes sense. Like,
yeah,
I'm not someone that's like, oh, my team got this. Like I'm happy to be the weakest link. I would die to be the weakest link. Like I don't want to be the weakest link,
Oh no,
I don't want to let them down.
No, you wouldn't, but I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. No, I really do. I'm the same way. I think the same way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be the reason why my team didn't do well. So I do see that.
Yeah.
But it is a building experience with people.
Yeah.
And you do feel like very encouraged. Like I remember thinking that way and then feeling like so encouraged by the people that I was with.
On the flip side, when it's just you, it's so easy to get in your head because you don't have the people to be like, come on. Like, I mean, of course you have the people on the sidelines, but I feel like when you have a team, it's closer. Like
literally support. Yeah.
So that's a positive. It gets you to push through when you're like, I can't, guys.
Yeah.
Leave me here.
Just go on without me. No.
I'll catch up.
No. You'll be good. We'll see if she does the team.
Stay tuned.
Yes, literally. Any last words for our Barbies watching?
Well, like I'm happy to be a part of this. I'm so happy that I finally tried it. Just took a couple of years, worth the wait. And if you want to try it, you should just do it. As Danni said, if you don't like it, that's fine, but you'll probably like it.
Most probably. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jessica.
Thanks.